Okay, hello. I am just putting on my primer because I always do. It's my foolproof on Houston weather and surviving anything. Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick 5-minute face because if you're a mom, you are in survival mode for summer. Now I'm going to move to my BB cream and using BB cream in the color Honey. I'm just using my fingers because in a 5-minute dash, I gotta work quick, right? So I just spread it around and I don't over rub my BB cream, but I make sure that I've got it evenly distributed. I love the BB cream because it's lightweight. It has a natural component that is a SPF, sun protectant in it, which is probably equivalent to about a 15. I just poked myself in the eye. So I'm using the color Honey because my skin is a little darker during the summertime. Using the Honey, making sure I evenly distribute it, so always up into the corners of the eye, and then I always just take whatever's left over and pull it and just blend it down the neck. Okay? You don't want to have any harsh lines. So I love the coverage of BB cream because it's lightweight, especially when we're on the run and we're out the door, headed to the pool, headed to camps, whatever. Such an easy way to even out your skin tone and complexion. So just look, I have a lot of freckles. So if you have melasma or you have freckles or you have dark spots, a lot of times in the summer, they're going to start protruding a little bit more because of no matter how much sunscreen you have, generally they're going to come out. What I'm also going to do, because my freckles are coming out, this is the step that I could skip, but I am going to do it today because I can still do it pretty quickly. So I am going to take Organza, which is a little bit of a lighter shade, and I'm going to take a little bit onto my ring finger and my pointer finger, and I'm just going to dot. I'm going to lighten up and brighten up under my eyes just because I feel like with my freckles showing through, I've got them here and then also on my nose. So I'll just swipe a little bit of it down my nose. So simple, quick 5-minute face, especially when I've got, kids that are home later than they normally are during the school year. We're trying to get out the door. They're fighting. Oh my gosh, they're fighting, bickering at each other. So simple. You can easily come back with the double-sided brush that I'm about to show you with my bronzer, and just lightly just kind of make sure that it's blended nicely. And that's just going to brighten under the eyes and also conceal. So question I had from, or actually something I was teaching one of my customers the other day over the phone, was to put your concealer on over your foundation if you use some sort of cream or liquid foundation, BB cream, just a cream-based foundation. You always put your concealer on over your foundation. If you're using a powder, then you want to use your concealer first, then your powder, all right? All right, so I'm going to take my powder side of the brush, which has residual of whatever else is on there, and just kind of blend out those V's, the outside of the V's. That's all I'm doing. Now I'm going to take my bronzer. My bronzer in my 5-minute look is going to be, we have double-sided, so matte and shimmer, you can choose. I kind of mix them together. I'm going to take my double-sided brush, right? I just used this with my concealer. Now I'm going to take the powder side. I'm going to use this as my blush. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pull it right here just to add some dimension, some depth, and some color. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. I'm not contouring with it. I'm not going to take it all over my face. I'm just going to do it on my forehead, at the top, and then right where my blush would normally be. Okay, so that's going to give me a little bit of depth. Again, quick 5-minute thing. So I have been neglecting, I'm going to admit it. Hi, my name is Kelly, and I have been neglecting my shimmer cream shadows. So today I'm gonna do a little bit of Throwback Thursday, and I'm gonna use my color Elegant, which is a beautiful shimmer. Show you right here, a beautiful shimmer cream shadow. Okay, but it's like a champagne color, but a beautiful neutral. So before we had any of the mattes, matte cream shadows, especially the neutral matte cream shadows, this was my go-to. Literally used this color every single day, so I have neglected it a little bit. So another quick tip for you guys, if you have cream shadows that Maybe have gotten lost in the dust, they've gotten left behind. You can take your rose water and you can do about 2 sprays of the rose water and take the end of one of your makeup brushes and really kind of just re-moisturize it, reinvigorate your cream shadows. So if it starts drying out for some reason, or if you have children and they leave the lid off, because that's happened to me too, then you can easily just reinvigorate it by spraying some rose water or putting 1 or a very small drop of the Uplift Serum in it to kind of revive it, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of the Elegant Cream Shadow, and I'm just going to swipe that over my lower lid. Now, with the cream shadow that's shimmer, I don't always pull it all the way up to my brow bone. I pull it kind of just right up to my crease, but you can easily just use some leftover and go up to the brow. That's fine. But it's really beautiful. This is also a beautiful inner corner highlight. You know I love that. So you can put the cream shadows on with your finger. I prefer the cream shadow brush. But these are so simple for a quick 5-minute face because it helps you look polished, but you didn't spend like 20 minutes on an eye look, right? Sometimes ain't nobody got time for that, especially in the summer craze. So I now, when you have kids and you tell your mom, you're like, oh my God, Mom, I now understand what you went through, or oh my gosh, thank you. You're so much more appreciative, right? I now, with having kids and during summertime and summer activities and camps and entertainment and constant entertainment, I'm like, oh, Mom, Lord, I get it now. All right, so that's Elegant Shimmer Cream Shadow. So very simple, very light, very neutral. You can build anything on top of this because, again, it creates a really nice base. You can layer anything on top of this. So later tonight, if we were to be going out, we're not. But if we were, I could come back with any of my palettes or any of my other matte cream shadows and really build a beautiful look. But for daytime, quick 5-minute, this is amazing, beautiful, and very simple, but has a nice little shimmer to it for summertime. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm opening a brand new brow gel, Time Glow. So I'm going to use my brow gel today because brows are important. They can help polish off the look. So I'm just going to take the brow gel in medium, and because I'm doing a quick 5-minute face, this is something that I can easily brush on to give some depth and dimension, and I want you to see how quick this is, okay? Then I get to the natural arch in my brow, and I start with the pulling down and out motion. Okay, up, 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 up to brush, and then pulling down. So I just want you to see the difference in dimension, right? Dimension, depth, it just kind of helps polish off, and it allows my brows to actually show up. So super cute little mascara wand. It has fibers, it's sweat proof, so great again for summertime. I'm just gonna come over, I'm brushing up. Helps if you have sparse eyebrows. This is a great way just to fill really quickly with some coloration. If you have light eyebrows or if you just want something quick on the go. So I love the brow gel for that reason. It keeps them very natural. I can brush them in a way that just makes them look polished, but doesn't have any stenciling or sharp edge effects, okay? So that's the brow gel, quick and easy. If you don't do brows, you can skip that step too. All right, so now what I would do, confession time, I did sleep in my mascara last night, so don't you judge me. All right, so now I would just add my mascara. If it's a 5-minute face, I would simply just use the gel, depending on what I'm trying to achieve. All right, so are you a single step mascara user, or are you obsessed with 3D Fiber Lash mascara like me? So I have a lot of customers who are like, oh, look, I only use the fibers for special occasions. And I'm like, oh, girl, every day is the special occasion. I'm waking up alive. I'm going to do my lashes. But on the days when I'm in such a huge hurry or the kids are really pulling on my leg to get out of the house or we're in a dash, gel, that's all you got to use. And that's all I'm doing just to kind of revive my mascara that I slept in last night. Don't judge me. All right, otherwise, I love these 2 tubes. Okay, that's my look, peeps. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to slap on a little bit of Bon Bon because it's going to give me a little bit of pop of color for this look. Okay, it's going to give me moisturization in my lips, so it's going to be a treatment, a little tiny pop, subtle color, right? Throw it in my purse. My kids love it. Look, I need to order another one. I'm down to the wire on that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, because it's blazingly hot here, setting spray. I swear by the setting spray. Priming and setting spray will save your makeup, I promise you. So I'm going to set really quickly. Now, to use the setting spray, I had a customer ask me this yesterday. Hold it about 8 to 10 inches from your face, and you're gonna see me spray. And when I spray, I'm gonna slowly be pressing this down as I drag it over one side of my face, right? I'm almost creating a continuous spray versus just a squirt, right? Okay, ready? One side. Two side. Okay? Let it dry. It's like hairspray for your makeup, except it's not ticky and tacky. But if you were to fix your hair and put hairspray on it, because you don't want it to move, you want to keep that style, same concept with setting spray. So recap, I've done my primer. Okay? Got it in the bag. Primer. I used BB cream. Then I put my Organza concealer under my eyes and on my nose to kind of help conceal a little bit of those freckles. You can skip that step. Then I used my bronzer as my blush today with my double-sided brush. I used my brow gel in medium. I used my Elegant Cream shadow all over my lid. Did a little bit of Throwback Thursday to bring back one of my shimmers. I've neglected them. My gel is all I use to refresh my mascara because I slept in it. And then my Raspberry Cheesecake Bonbon. And then I misted over the final product with my setting spray. So there you go, guys. Summer's crazy. Kids are running around like crazy. So if you are in need of a quick 5-minute look, if you have questions, let me know. And I'd love to help if you guys need anything. So, all right, guys, hope you'll have a great day. Happy Thursday.